Hello there, it's Catherine from my hillside garden. Today I'm going to work in the deck garden. That's what I call this area. I've been keeping the windows as best as I can over the soil, so that way it'd stay a little bit warmer. It's right around 35 degrees today, and the sun's been coming out periodically. We had that snow the end of last week, and the windows did a good job of keeping the sun off the area that I'm trying to keep the soil warm. I want to put down some of the chopped up leaves to get this area of the garden ready today. Hopefully the weather will keep cooperating. I do see one thing growing that I want to show you. There's some red vein sorrel. I had planted that last season, and it has come up in a couple of spots. So I'm excited about that, so I'll be very careful when I go to put the leaf mold down. In case you haven't noticed, we like wind chimes in our yard. Probably drives the neighbors crazy, but we like them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the claw again today, and I used it in the main garden bed. This is the only actual digging besides planting that we do in the garden, and it's just to be able to get into the soil enough so that we can add in any compost, leaf mold, anything like that. And I did do some composting in place, some chop and drop at the end of last year. And I didn't get all the tags out. Take those out. I think that's it there. I have a large cabbage. Take that out. Some stems and things I really don't want to leave in here, so we'll put them to the side for right now. And there's no couple weeds, but nothing too horrible. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to get this guy out. Well, he was really in there. So I'm just going to tease this ground some to get it ready. Put the leaves on it. And I'll do the same thing again once I have the leaves, just to help them, because this spot still, even though the soil looks very nice, it's dry very quick here. Tag. Okay. Very easy to do. It won't hurt any of the worms. That's one of the reasons why I like this, because it's easy for me to do, since I don't have good strength in here. Another cabbage here. Okay. And as you can see, I kept this rather loose and workable. Put down the leaves. Had a nice layer from a 5-gallon bucket. Spread them across as best as I could, being careful of the red vein sorrel. And then I'll just take my claw and I just tip it into the top. I'm counting on this to be good for holding moisture in the ground, and as a little bit of mulch. The worms will bring it down and do most of the work and make this a really nice place for planting vegetables this year. So in just a few minutes time, I was able to do this one whole section, and I just put from the 5-gallon pail the leaves that I could get in the pail and supplement it in this area. Leaves are one of the best things you can do for your soil. If your neighbors don't want them, collect them from your neighbors. As long as they don't use anything on their lawn, they should be safe enough for any garden or compost pile. let me get on and I'll bring you back when I'm done. Now, it may not seem like I did very much, but I've put leaf mold or leaf mulch, which is the proper term for that. But I've put it back behind this window and raked it in with the claw, and I put it where this window is. So that way too, as it continues to get wet and cold and freeze and heave, it will also work that leaf litter into the bed. And I'm not going to be able to get to this one today, but under here, that's where I plan to plant the peas in about another week or two. I have to keep an eye on the weather. So I have those inside sprouting in root trainers. So thank you for joining me today while I did a little work around the yard. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Please leave me a comment. I always like to hear from you. Ask a question if you have one. Have a great day and happy gardening.